All right.
But...
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon...
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now.
Working? But isn't she just...
Just trust me.
Oh, alright. Shiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So...
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storyline.
I see. How's...
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make...
Any way to speed things up?
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the...
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the... Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easy. I am Chevret, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run.
All right, but please let me say something first.
Are you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You...
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who... Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have... Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the...
Oh, so you were pretending... Oh, Paimon almost forgot...
Hey, I'm Chevres. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't...
Yeah. Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
No. I wanted to see if the all he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevres. But instead, the moment
Yep, he made the wrong choice. Even though the right choice was...
But you knew they wouldn't make the...
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping... Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see...
The Two Musketeers. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action...
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of...
No need to say any more. I'll...
Huh? Just like...
Really? You're...
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina if...
Calm down, Xavier. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a...
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want... Yep, see you...
So what did you want to tell us, Chevron?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never... One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. a rainbow. The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting...
That's quite an exhilarating...
Yep. The Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able...
Oh, so is that why you were...
You could say it was...
Oh...
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a... Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems there's been a recent murder case involving Mousquets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very...
Huh? Really?
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public.
A murder involving firearms? But no...
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired... However...
Huh?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow... I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but... The more capable people we have, the better. Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job... I don't want people to see Mousquets in a negative way, and also...
You mean... they might...
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor if you two have any interest in the case after...
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up...
It's finally time to meet up with everyone! Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night. If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going! Ayaka! Yoimiya! You're already here!
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervu. I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. Two mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've already... Yeah, those two.
We sat and watched for quite a while.
Oh, it was the same for us.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach. Well, diving, to be exact. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out, the water. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too...
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romaritime.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures, like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts!
I just love the name Blubber Beast.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the...
Yeah, even I was worried I wouldn't be able to get... But as soon as I woke up today,
Speaking of the film...
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. As for the other...
We're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning...
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee?
Sure. No, you can't go anywhere. Please.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for.
So much energy.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you should.
Of course not. I spent the whole.
Wow. Paimon did.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a. I went all out when I was acting as an arc.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film. And
Well then, Mr. Xavier.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new... This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in... And this is Bonneau, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of light...
Wow. Sure feel.
First of all, please allow me to... When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide... I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on...
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier.
your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them. I am sure that someday, this...
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as this is not just my film, it also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every So, without further ado, You may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of...
Whoa. Seems for...
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around. All right. Cameras will start rolling as soon... Not...
Seems like she's still a... Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do.
How about here?
Look.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the... I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the...
Really? Is that because it...
Well, sure, there's that. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as... Oh, I see.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, on it. I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close...
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow
Ah, yes.
to achieve a more young and naive.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too...
You just have too much of a
You sure don't mince your words.
quiet.
So, this is a...
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real...
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied,
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right.
Thank you, Veronique. I think, however, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll...
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres.
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. just like we.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day. And
Yes, this way.
yes, well said.
Oh, sounds like they found a common.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can.
Good. I look forward.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon or whether you're.
Okay,
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your.
like this?
Not bad. Now,
This is the end of the road for you.
good. Now turn your body a little. This is the end of the road for you.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think? I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. Miss Ayaka!
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres.
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss.
But brother,
Don't worry, Ayaka. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some. Now I will be able to focus on my work. Besides,
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But if we were to change... Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka.
of course, even with all these insights,
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right?
All right,
Good. It's decided. We'll also need to make some... I have a feeling...
you're doing a great favor for.
don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything.
well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, let's go, Miss Chevres.
Please, just call me
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with you.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard.
perhaps. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give.
All right, go on.
Ayato! It's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act.
No need to poke fun at me.
It's a little hard for Paimon to...
Yes, I've made an appointment to.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon.
Go on now.
Yep, don't worry.
Thank you.
All right. Now that we're all here, let me have... The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been Chevres will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main... Silence on the set! Lights! Camera! Action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite...
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves.
Iris, Tulip! I'm home!
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must...
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps... By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well,
They even took Iris's doll.
and they even called us names.
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Maybe your time to blossom. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your
And cut!
not bad. Also, if our clapper...
Oh,
Great. I felt fine. The lines weren't...
You two were great. I couldn't tell.
Thank you for your encouragement.
positions, everyone!
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their Mother, we're back! Mother? What's wrong?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother, she's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have...
Those aristocrats... Iris, we need to
Leave? But now that Mother...
anywhere. All I know is that we can... We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait, we can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place.
All right. Goodbye, Mother.
And cut! Beautiful! Oh my, you're so amazing!
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, it's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. Ayaka's performance was amazing. Pipe down, everyone!
Traveler. Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times, but anyway, do you...
Oh, right! You have a case where the murders seem really simple.
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two, and on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned. Yes, that's correct. We found...
Oh, especially after seeing the script today. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants...
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's there's no time to lose.
Huh? Right now?
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the... That's how one of my favorite books always...
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.